Once upon a time in a lush green forest, two friends named Tom and Jerry decided to go on an adventure together. They packed their bags with sandwiches, maps, and a compass and set off on a bright sunny day. The air was fresh, and the birds chirped cheerfully as they walked along the winding path. As they traveled deeper into the woods, laughing and sharing stories, they suddenly heard a loud rustle in the bushes. The ground shook slightly, and before they knew what was happening, a big, furry bear appeared. Tom was quick on his feet. Without a moment's hesitation, he spotted a sturdy tree nearby. He climbed up the trunk like a squirrel, scrambling onto a thick branch and hid among the leaves. Jerry, however, was not as swift. His legs felt heavy, and he knew there was no way he could climb up in time. So, he took a deep breath, threw himself on the ground, and pretended to be a lifeless log. The bear lumbered closer, its massive paws thumping on the ground. It sniffed the air, coming closer and closer to Jerry. Jerry held his breath, his heart racing like a drum. What if the bear discovered him? He tried to stay as still as a stone, praying that the bear would think he was just a fallen tree. The bear bent down, sniffing Jerry's hair and clothes. It grunted and fumbled around him, but Jerry remained absolutely still. After a few moments that felt like an eternity, the bear stood up, looking puzzled. It took one last sniff, and satisfied that Jerry was indeed just a dead log, it turned and ambled away back into the forest. With the coast clear, Tom couldn't contain his curiosity any longer. He climbed down quickly and rushed over to Jerry, who was still lying on the ground, trembling with fear. "What did the bear say to you when it got close?" Tom asked, his eyes wide with excitement. Jerry slowly sat up, brushing the leaves off his clothes. "Well," he said, trying to catch his breath, "the bear whispered something very important. He told me never to trust a friend who leaves you in danger." Tom's face fell. He felt a wave of guilt wash over him. "I didn't mean to leave you, Jerry. I was scared," he said, his voice shaky. Jerry looked at him, and then he smiled softly. "I know you were scared, but true friends stick together even when things get tough. If you had stayed with me, we could have figured something out together." Tom nodded, realizing how important it was to stand by one another. "You're right. From now on, I promise I won't leave you behind. We'll face everything together, no matter how scary it gets." And so, the two friends continued their adventure, their bond stronger than ever. They laughed, explored, and promised to always look out for each other. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, they walked home side by side, feeling grateful for their friendship and ready to face whatever came next, together. And that's how Tom and Jerry learned that true friendship means standing by each other, even in the face of danger, because together they could conquer anything.